Today I am trying to fix up my minivan. My van is a Chrysler Town and Country 1999 model. It's 21 years old, and it has 236,000 miles in it. Recently, its painting has been peeling off, so I'm afraid that it may start rusting. So I went to local paint shop called Finish Master. They mix up paint for cars. So I bought this original gold color paint. They will put it in this spray can because I don't have a air sprayer, and so I thought probably a pressure spray can is the way to go. This was $20. According to their recommendation, probably one is enough for the roof, but just in case, I bought a second can because there is a little bit of a rusting place behind my hatchback door, and this is a primer. Some part, the metal started showing up, so I need to use a primer before I use this gold color paint. I already sanded it out a little bit with this sandpaper. This is 80 grade. As you see here, there's a lot of area. The paint has been damaged. You can see there lots of places. This part I did not sand it yet, but obviously paint is peeling, and paint is peeling over there. Over there. So this paint is peeling off like that, and obviously sooner or later it's going to rust. So far I sanded the top, and I washed with the soap and the water, and then I used my blower and blow all the dust and water, and blow dried it. So I'm going to put a masking tape, and then I'm going to spray the primer first. So I put the paper guard all around the car, so paint doesn't get to the lower side of the car. So I painted with the spray can. Obviously it is not as smooth as the professional body shop did, because spray can left some markings, and it was very windy, so lots of paint just blew away. So this is the rear part. So it looks pretty good from behind. Important point is, I think, the sanding. The area where I did a pretty good sanding became pretty smooth and nice, but just like over there, that area sanding was not very smooth, and obviously it left marking. So sanding is very important. All right. So I really wanted to paint a little bit more, but I didn't want to drive 45 minutes to go to Fort Pierce and purchase the original factory paint. So I went to Walmart and bought this gilded brass metallic paint and the primer. They did have a gold, but I thought it was a little bit faded, so I brought the spray paint of the original paint on a piece of paper and compared it, and it was very close compared to actual gold color paint. So I sprayed all over one more coating, and it looks a lot better. As you can see, it's very close to the color that I have on the this unpainted surface right now, because original color kind of faded a little bit. So actually, by spraying this brass color on top of the gold color, overall texture looks actually better, and I like it. And it has a primer mixed to it, so I think it gives a pretty good covering and the protection. So this will be the 3 layers of the gold color paint I painted on the roof, and I'm pretty happy with the overall result right now. This back side looks really great. I don't really see any back side. I think I did a great job. So this is the end product of my car fix. I put this rack on it, and it looks pretty good. You don't really see much difference unless you pay really attention to. From afar, you can really tell the difference whether that the roof was painted or not. If you come very close, it looks a little bit I should say metallic, maybe a little bit sandy texture to it, because I sprayed. even on the back side you can really see the difference. And yes, there's a little bit of a shade difference in some parts, but it's only visible if you come close and have a closer look at it. So I'm very happy with the end result. And also I painted some places like this, and some out here, and on the back side this part was rusting. So actually that part I had to use the rust remover, and I sanded it down pretty good, and then use the primer, and then the paint I got from Walmart. You cannot really see the color difference. So I'm going to continue to show you about the fixing up of my car. Again, this is a Chrysler Town and Country 1999 model. It's 21 years old, and it has 236,000 miles in it. What I want to show you today is that the ceiling fabric has been was falling off. In fact, this was almost completely detached from the ceiling, except these 3 buttons. So I'm going to show you how I fixed up this problem. There are places where you can bring it and spend a few $100 and they will redo this fabric. But again, this is old car and I didn't want to spend that much money. So what I did was I purchased this strip, wooden strip from Home Depot for a few bucks, and then I drilled with a drill. I made a holes every couple of feet, and then I used the clip, and then through the hole that I drilled, I stick the clip in there and then fastened into the cardboard behind this fabric. I covered the metal piece with this tape. As you see here, I can show you this clip. I used a little bit thick clip to give us some sturdiness, and then basically I just taped it, and then as you see here, it never falls off. If you look at from the side, it's a little bit arched, so it gives some tension onto the ceiling, so it'll never fall. On this side, I use the tape to put on the fabric onto this vent. However, in Florida, because this is pretty hot, this tape actually falls off. So in order to prevent that, you gotta get this little thing here. I fastened it with a fastener. These are called actually twist pin. I have it here too. If you go to Walmart or any Joann fabric, you go to where you have this fabrics and stuff, then they sell this. It's called a twist pin. It looks like this. It's a pin, but it has a spiral, so once you twist it in there, it'll never come out. But it does not have much strength, so I used a very thin, the sharp stick or needle to make a little hole, and then twist in there like that, and it never falls off. So some of these places where the fabric falls, you make a hole and put the twist pin in there, and then because this tape gives some stiffness, and then this twist pin will keep the tape tight onto the ceiling and cardboard, so it never falls off. And the rest of the area, you just use tape and tape it, because the side is rubber. So once the tape attached to the side, on the side it doesn't fall very easily. If there is a some area on the side that tape may fall, then I use the stapler to staple it. Now if you staple to the ceiling, it falls off, but if you staple to the side, it does not fall off, because it is to the horizontal direction, so it'll stay. So this is how I fixed up my old car ceiling. If you find some tapes that has a fabric color, it may look nicer, but I don't really care about this old car as long as it's functional and it's pretty good.